Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing fine and just enjoying your lives. And in order to improve your English, you need to do hard work as well as smart work. Both are equally important, and today we are going to talk about LSRW. Yes, you heard it right. LSRW are 4 pointers or 4 essential techniques which can really help you in improving your English. So let's begin. Now, in order to improve our English, all of us try to take some measures or try to do some practices. And these are listening, speaking, reading, and of course writing. Now LSRW is a 4 skill technique, and in order to improve our English we really need to follow that. The more we interact, the more we come in contact with different people, different cultures, different language, and different ideas which can help us to move forward. So first let me discuss about listening. Most of us believe that reading and writing are more important than speaking and listening. But listening is the number one technique. Why? Listening will precede your speaking capabilities, it will precede your writing capabilities. Whenever we are listening, we are observing, our ears are working, and if we really want to speak properly, then we should come in the habit of listening English. See, we have 2 ears and we have one mouth, so we should understand that we should listen more, speak less, in order to improve our English. Listening is a very important activity because it will transform your latent skills, your subconscious skill, or your subconscious programming for improving your English. Whenever you will listen to someone talking, you will definitely acquire some characteristics of speaking. You will acquire the pronunciation. Pronunciation means the way you are talking. You will acquire the grammar, which I think all of you know. You will also acquire your thinking capabilities, because if you really want to speak, then you need to come in the habit of listening. See, we all know that our elders usually say that please listen more and speak less. So this is just the case with English, and English cannot function without listening, because listening is a technique which will definitely help you to perform well even when you are trying to prepare for your job interviews, or trying to prepare for your business endeavors, or just trying to do anything. Listening is very important. Now after that we will talk about speaking. So we know that listening is the number one technique, followed by speaking. Now once again I'm going to tell you, speaking helps you. Speaking helps you to put your words or put your thought process out. So all of you should first listen and then speak. Speaking is the communication way of learning orally. Whenever we speak, we are using our mouth, our lungs, our vocal tract, our vocal lining, our ears, our jaws. So it's very important that we speak, because communication requires a multifold process, or communication is a multifold process. And if you want to improve your English, then definitely you need to be good at speaking, which can be improved by listening. Listening is the number one set, and speaking is the second set or second skill which you need to acquire if you want to improve your English. Let me remind you, we are discussing about LSRW. LSRW signifies 4 skill sets which are essential for improving our English. So let me come back to speaking. Now when you will speak, your body will try to adjust with you, or will try to cooperate with you. In order to speak, you need to have certain information inside your head so that you can reproduce, and that information will definitely come with the help of listening, When you will listen carefully, then you will be able to speak carefully. When you will be able to speak carefully, then you will be able to communicate your ideas. Now, one thing which I am going to tell you is that whenever you are speaking, speak loudly and see whether your words are complete, see whether you are able to form big sentences or short sentences, because whenever we are asked to speak abruptly, we just stop or we just halt all our activities because we are baffled. Baffled means confusion, because we are confused. So let me advise you, try to see your speaking capacity and capability, because every corner of your body, every part of your body supports you when you speak. I hope all of you now will understand why speaking is important, and before going to speaking, listening is important, because the information or the ideas or the data or the data which you will acquire inside your brain will help in the ongoing flow of your speech from the mouth. If you want to speak properly, then you have to acquire the information which will help you to have a good impression if you really want to do something in your life. So do that. Speaking will also ignite your latent skills, or I could say your innate skills, which are definitely subordinated. See, it's said by many people that listen first and then speak. So this applies with English as well. Listen first and then speak. There are various techniques which helps us to speak properly, like shadowing. You might have seen my video of shadowing. If you have not seen, then go and watch it, because then you will realize the importance of listening and why shadowing is an influential technique. You can also watch my video on the importance of listening, which will again tell you the importance or the significance of listening English in order to improve English. Do that and then come back to me. See, whenever you will speak to someone who belongs to a different culture or different ethics or different background, then that person or the interaction with that local is definitely going to give you some subconscious or unconscious ideas which will manifest itself in the form of your speech. Okay, whenever we listen to something which is comedy, or whenever we listen to something which can scare us, then automatically our mouth respond by shouting, isn't it? Try to see. So listening is the crux, because the sound wave which comes inside our ears goes directly towards our mind, and then it travels through our body, and then the entire body functions when we speak. Okay, so try to do this. Now, speaking has a scientific procedure which I will explain you in some other video, because it will move towards a different direction. So let us move to a third skill, which is reading. Now, all of us know that reading is very important if we really want to improve our English. Why? Because reading will definitely open all our senses to say something or manifest something which can be directly proportional to learning English. Yes, even if you read 2 lines a day, believe me, you are doing better in English as compared to a person who is not reading a single line a day. Okay, so try to read. Whenever you will read, you will be able to see the difference between your improvement and the improvement of the person who doesn't read. Reading actually opens various doors or various worlds of imagination, or the worlds of real world, that is artificial world, which helps us to think about things which otherwise could definitely have got unnoticed by us. So I will suggest you to do this practice and come in the habit of reading. I will make a separate video on the importance of reading, because the importance of reading is too direct or is too wide, and I cannot limit myself in this video. So I will try to make a separate video. Now, next one is writing. Now, writing is very easy as compared to listening, speaking and reading. because writing just requires writing your thoughts, and it is the fourth skill because you can only write when you have passed all the three skills. Okay, when you have done the exercise of listening, then speaking, then reading, only then you can come to the writing. No person, no individual, no mortal in this world can write without listening, speaking, and reading. So that is why writing is the fourth skill which is important. Everything has a proper pattern. First we become an infant, then we become a small child, then we reach towards our adolescence, our teenage, and then we directly become adult. So I will suggest that this is the process of learning English, that is listening, speaking, reading and writing. Try to do this and try to help yourself. Now why is LSRW important? LSRW is important because if you master these four skills, then definitely you master the language. If you master these four skills, then automatically all the umbrella terms of English get mastered by you. Umbrella terms mean sub themes like grammar, like pronunciation, like body language, like communication. Many of you ask me, ma'am, how we can prepare ourselves for the job interview. Believe me, if you master LSRW, then you are able to perform perfectly in job interview, of course minus your nervousness or minus your anxiety. That is an added factor which cannot be removed, but definitely LSRW is going to help you, and definitely try to do it, because if you want to perform well either in your school, your university, your speaking capabilities, your writing capabilities, your listening capabilities are very important. Every time, everywhere, LSRW is going to save you. It has been seen, it has been observed that a person who is skilled or who has mastered LSRW performs better than his peers, because the person is confident enough, smart enough to present himself or herself. So I will suggest all of you to do this and try to help yourself. If you have any doubt, then definitely ask me, tell me the topics, and I am definitely going to make the videos on those topics. Until then, have a nice day, keep on learning, keep on prospering. I wish you all the best.